Timothy Fredericks of Simplex. Timothy, have been having a fantastic season, personal best in the 100 and 200, and your most recent personal best yesterday in the 100 meters, 10.41 seconds. Right, first thing, tell us about that win yesterday and another PB.
Well, firstly, I'd like to give God thanks because I was put God first. That win felt really good due to Kion Benjamin of Memphis Pioneers. He came down with the standard of 10.52 and the standard is 10.55, and I was really happy for that win. I thank God for that.
What do you think is responsible for you doing so well so far? Because almost every time you run, you have been doing personal best times.
Well, when I enter a new club now, Simplex, the facilities really helped me to improve my time a lot.
So you were at Fortin New Jets and you didn't have a track there?
Yeah, they had a track there, so that was a big disadvantage.
Okay.
So how I gone in the track in Management Stadium, it helped me a lot.
You're doing the 200 today, did a PB last week at the Hamptons. Looking for a PB today?
Yeah, looking for a PB also today.
When you look back at the season so far, how are you feeling in terms of your performances?
I'm feeling really, really overwhelmed because the times I run, every time I run, I get a personal best. So I was so shocked. And that's really thank God for that.
Looking forward to the World Under-20 and possibly the Youth Olympics.
My aim is to really make that World Junior final and this Junior Champs, and we'll also running for Senior Champs. So it will be preparing me for that World Junior stage. I attend Vesely Secondary School. I'm from Vesely. I finished Form 5. My brothers, Tyriq and Travis Frederick. Travis Frederick was also in Simplex, and Tyriq Frederick in Abilene now. And they really inspired me. They both of them named Carifta. And they really inspired me to continue running, never give up, always striving for excellence. And they always push me and give me that motivation.
Tell us about the victory today, winning the national Under-20 title.
It was bittersweet, happy that I won, but I didn't have the performance that I wanted. It was a rough day at the office. I was able to throw over 14 again, or 15.
14.70 last week at the Hampton Games, a personal best. Also qualifying for the World Under-20 Championships. Your thoughts on that achievement?
Well, it was very exciting, of course, because you like to go and represent the country. So the mere fact that I PB'd and I'm really I was very happy about it.
How would you describe the season so far for you?
This season has been a tough one. It's been a journey, but it's one that I've been improving every time I go out. So it's been a good one, good but challenging.
Pretty impressive time in the 100 meters, a new personal best. Very fast time. Tell us about your thoughts on that performance.
My aim was to make the junior Under-20 time, to go meet the IWF.
And you thought you couldn't make it?
Yeah.
When you saw the time, what was your reaction?
Like, thank you, Lord, Father.
11.75 and now you're down to?
11.59.
What about your training, you think, helped you to make that big improvement?
The training was good, it was intense.
You did the 100 hurdles and one as you did at secondary school. Tell us about that performance.
It was kind of frightening at first because they combined the under 17 games with the under 20 games.
How has the season been for you so far?
The season has been extremely good so far.
What are you looking for in the 200?
At 23.4.
Talena Murray, Carifta champion girls under 20 javelin. Talena, well, first thing, let's talk about the Carifta performance. Your first Carifta Games, coming back with a gold medal. Tell us about that whole experience and the achievement.
I wasn't actually satisfied because I actually wanted to get over the 45 mark. I actually chose 45 before the Carifta Games, but I wanted to actually get over the 45 mark in the Carifta Games. My first time at Carifta was actually great.
Zenith athletes did well, 3 gold medals. You had your coach, Tyriq's victory and Veron. What would that put you in going into your event?
It gave me more confidence saying that if them could do that, I could actually do it too.
You won the national junior title in the javelin. Tell us about your feeling, your performance and the achievement.
It was pleasing at all. I was actually trying to throw the 50 again.
That performance you did in January is a World Under-20 qualifying, so it put you in line to be selected for the World Under-20.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on that opportunity you may get to go to Finland for the World Under-20 Championships?
I believe that it will be better than being selected for Carifta Games because I have more competition and it actually pushed me even further to actually throw a further distance and actually bringing home a medal.
How would you describe the year for you so far?
Well, this year it has some ups and downs, but most of it was really great. This was my best year so far.
You give me something I need, yeah. You give me something I bleed, yeah. You give me something I crave, oh, I really need you too.
Your thoughts on your performance in terms of making the standard for the World U20 Championships?
For the 100 meters, I actually found it was quite difficult to go under the 10.55 because I did it once for Hampton, and for here for championship I was 0.1 seconds off of the standard, which was I was kind of disappointed. I came back and I said I'll come out hard for the 200 and I have to make it.
Alright, you did the standard before in Hamptons, you're running even faster now. Your thoughts on that?
For the Hampton Games, I actually was not well for when I did run the standard then for the 200. So I knew when I came here for the champ, I was going to run even faster.
Your brother preceded you going to World Juniors. How much of an inspiration is he or motivation for you doing in the sport?
Well, a lot actually. I just look up to him and I just talk to him almost on a daily basis. Anytime I need in trouble or having doubt, I just talk to him.
Ako Hislop, the younger brother of Akani Hislop, getting the opportunity to go to the World Under-20 Champ. If you get that opportunity, what would that mean for you?
It will mean a lot because I wanted to reduce my time even further, and my goal at the end of the season is to run at least 20.
Iantha Wright, you won the girls under 20, 400 and 200 here at the National Junior Championships. Your time in the 200 a World Under 20 qualifying time. But first thing, tell us about the double victory and how you're feeling about the performance.
I was nervous going out there, but I knew I had to execute, and that's what I did.
Tell us about your season, how it has been so far.
I had a really good season because I kept on PRing like each time I ran.
What school you go to? Are you in a track club in the US?
I go to Jamaica High School in Queens, New York. I run sometimes with Metro Eagles.
Tell us about your Trinidad and Tobago connection.
The majority of my family is here. I was born in the US, but at 3 months I moved to Tobago with my grandmother and my sister. And at 7 years old, I moved back up.
With your time in the 200, it's possible that you can be chosen to represent Trinidad and Tobago at the World Under-20 Championships. I just want to ask you that of that possibility, how you're feeling, and if given the chance, what would that mean to you and your career?
My goal would be to run 23.5 if I can, but I know I'm going to hit that goal if I get to run.
Speaking here with Akilah Lewis of Concord, and you were second in the girls under 20 100 meters here at the National Junior Championships, and also third at the Carifta Games 100 meters, where you set your PB in the heats and the finals, achieving the World Under 20 qualifying standard. Bronze and your 2 PBs and World Junior qualifying.
I think that my performance was good this year because I accomplished one of the main goals, which was medal at Carifta individual event. So I also have other goals which I plan to do in junior champs, but things didn't go as planned, so back to the drawing board to work harder for World Juniors. Hopefully to make the A finals in the senior champs to the 100 meters and possibly take part in the 200 meters to blow one more time.
How do you assess your season so far?
I think my season was good actually, because I think once there's improvements, that means you're doing something right. So I've been seeing improvements, so look forward to doing better. You
mentioned you were not too impressed with your time today, but what other areas you were happy with in terms of your performance?
Oh, well, I think the stats improved a little bit and speed endurance.
Onal Mitchell, winner of the boys under 20 400 meters here at the National Junior Championships in a World Under 20 qualifying standard. Tell us about first thing your victory. How are you feeling about the win?
I feel really great about the win. It was not personal best, but I'm proud of what I've done.
So for the second time for this season, you have surpassed the World Junior standard. How are you feeling about that accomplishment?
I feel really great. I feel healthy, and I would like to continue to surpass the standards.
Okay.
Continue to do my best.
So looking ahead for the possibility of being selected on the World Juniors, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, excited one, and I really looking to perform at the best of my Chatham Village, 114 second, number 6.
You won the girls on the 17, 400 meters and 800 at the National Junior Championships. We have been dominating the 400 all season, and we see, have taken up the 800. Tell us about the double win.
It was good. The 400, I ran a 55. I was hoping for a 54, but the race was executed well, so it was good nonetheless. I was pleased. The 800, this is the second time I'm doing it for the season for a while, so just trying to find ground that I'm comfortable on. It was a good race, so I was pleased with that as well.
We saw you go out and take the early race, finish strong. What was going through your mind as you went out?
I'm just trying to remember how to do the race properly, stay relaxed, and remember to pick up at the end, keep my form.
You did 54 last week at the Hampton Games, so that puts you in line for selection for the World U20 Championships. You thought about making the standard and the possibility of representing Trinidad and Tobago at that level?
It would be a really good experience to represent at that level because higher competition probably push you more, get an even better time, so that would be cool.
I don't know if you remember, but 2 years ago when you were 14, you did make the standard, you remember? I was in the junior champs in Tobago, but you were too young to go.
Yes, true.
Yes. Did you remember that?
Vaguely, not really.
Okay.
But then I wasn't really studying that because again I was young. I'm St. Joseph's Convent, Port of Spain. I'm currently in Form 5, so exams finished Friday to go Martin.
You came into the championship already achieving the World U20 standard, which you did at the Carifta Games. Tell us about already having the standard, hoping to make the team, and looking forward to your second World Juniors.
Coming over this time is great. There are much improvements to be done to get ready for World Juniors, a different stage to get stronger. So the things I have to do fix my starts so I can compete well in World Juniors.
You haven't been selected as yet, but you were there at your last World U20s, making the semi-final at 16, 15 going on 16. What from that experience that you think is going to help this time in terms of preparing for the World Juniors?
Knowing that it's a different stage, to not mix matters, not to take anything lightly, to go in there, focus, and just keep doing what I'm doing to get stronger so I'll be able to perform at the best of my ability.
Like Akilah, you were not too happy with the time in the 100 meters, but tell us about the run, your thoughts on your performance.
I thought it was good, like driving, transitioning into my optimum velocity. I thought it was good because that was what I was working on, so everything's getting better just to keep getting stronger.
Alright, a little about yourself. What school do you go to? What form?
I go to Hooligan Panfeld, Port of Spain. I'm in lower 6.
Where do you live?
Sugarnas, Londonville.
A Sportscore production. For more information, contact Sportscore at sportscoretobago@gmail.com or 1-868-266-2869 or 321-6195. This is a Sportscore production.